Dog needs mud. Everything else. So much work. Here. There y'all go. Spot, why aren't you eating? We have over here some kitties. Spot, for whatever reason, is not participating. Have you eaten already today, Spot? Do you have another home we don't know about, Spot? That's okay. I wish I had another home nobody knew about. That'd be dandy if I had a home somebody didn't know about. There's Kazera. She was inside, but she's out now. Hey, Kai Kai. Hey, Kai Kai. Hey, Share Bear. Hey, Share Bear. So nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Hey, it's Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Thank you for being here. So nice talking to you today, Bruce. Always nice to hear from you. Thanks for thinking of me. You know, sometimes, Bruce, I feel like nobody thinks of me. Hello, Betty. Hey, Betty. Thanks for being here. It's always nice to see every one of you. Thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Oh, Share Bear, thank you. It seems like my hours are only going up like 2 or 3 a day. It's just. Well, thank you, Share Bear. The dog was here. That is why I have not been on earlier. That sort of brownish dog has been here bothering all the cats. They didn't want to come out. Unfortunately, I finally got him to run away. But yeah, they will not come out and eat if he is around. And I don't blame them. If I was a cat and this dog could come and crush me, I'd run and hide too. Climb a tree. Hey, Icon. Hey, Icon. Thank you for being here. Over here we have Moo hydrating. Yesterday's live stream was just rain. And the day before that, this hole was not full. The backyard is flooded. This is just a sample of it. Hey, Rosemary. I'm showing some of the flooding. We do have a lot of flooding going on. The woods are flooded. The bottom part of the field is flooded. Hey, Charity. You got your first snow. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Some people love snow and some people don't. So it just depends on your attitude towards snow. You know, a lot of people are like, yay, snow, and other people are like, no, not snow. Okay, good. Okay, you like it, so it's a good thing. You know, I wouldn't mind to see a light dusting, and if I could still drive in it, because we have no plows here. Because we don't have that kind of weather going on here. Oh, okay, Bruce. Okay, good to know. Oh, it's Adam. Hello, Adam. Thank you for being here today. I've had a truly busy day, everyone. Very busy. Very busy. But you know what? It's done and we can all sit back, or I don't know about everybody else, but all I have to do is make dinner and get my mother's medication and corral her into bed, and my day is almost done. Almost. But thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Uh-oh. Boy, they are so sensitive, y'all. They're so sensitive. Hey, Pippa. Hey, Pippa, thank you for being here. It's always nice to see you. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to stop by. The cats were all here eating. Something has frightened them. No, there's one there. There's one. And that dog, I would have been out earlier if it had not been for that dog. He has been coming up into the yard, scaring the cats, aggravating the neighbor's dogs. And they did go to the woman who owns the dog and have a little talk with her. She says, oh, but he tears through his leash. Get a chain. If you get an adequate chain and an adequate leather collar, I don't care how thick, how big your dog is. If you got a thick things, your dog ain't gonna tear through it. Oh, Rosemary, that is so sweet to hear. Adam, I know people don't like to talk about cat poo, but have you ever heard of inulose? Inulose. My cat who had mega colon, she took a dose of inulose twice a day to help her move things along. Let's see if he's that's ethereal right there, Pippa. Yeah, I don't care how big your dog is. If you get an adequate collar and an adequate chain, they're not going to leave your property. And that's what she said. Well, I put a collar and a leash on him and I put him connected to this, but he tears through it. Well, duh. Buy a clue, woman. You love talking about cat crap. Adam, for many years, my very first cat, she had megacolon, and she had those issues, and cat crap was the the topic of the conversation. My mother would see me, and she'd say, how's Christopher and her? You know what? We'd be like at a restaurant, and she's like, what do you mean, her poo? You're like, no, you know what? No, we're talking about poo. And like, Mama's like, shut up. And yeah, I do know when you have a cat who has a poo problem, when you do see the poo, it's like an excitement. Like, see, it's poo. We have poo. Exactly, Adam. I mean, I've had my very first cat, Christopher, who I loved so much. And when she passed away, I didn't even know if I could continue living. I mean, her death crushed me in so many ways. And but she had megacolon. And I gave her a prescription that was called Propulsid. Adam, have you ever heard of Propulsid? And I had to go to the pharmacy like I was picking up prescriptions for a person. And people at the pharmacy were like, you're picking up something for your cat. Why don't you just knock it in the head and get you another cat? You wouldn't believe the things that people in this redneck backwoods town said to me about paying for a prescription for my cat. You wouldn't believe it. And I'm like, well, I just don't want to go to jail, so I put up with it, Yeah, Pippa, I hope he will. he's kind of jumpy because they have seen the dog. The dog has made them very nervous. And those medications kept her going for a while. Oh, they're running now. They're running. But those medicines kept her going for quite a few years. And eventually she had a stroke. And, it happens. You lose them. Yep. There's Spot hiding under the chair of blockage. I call it the chair of blockage. Because I don't want people driving up in here. Okay, it's happening, Pippa. Pippa! Look, it's Ethereal. It's Ethereal. He's in my lap. It's happening, Pippa. He's here. There he is, Pippa. Ethereal's here for his after-dinner snuggles. He's rubbing against the phone, y'all. Here he is. Here's Ethereal, my snuggle boy. Yeah, Adam, when I had to go pick up that Propulsed, I had to go to the local pharmacy that was in a grocery store. And she said, oh my God. And the pharmacist would say, hey, you're picking up something for your cat. And all those old people around here who they grew up in the Depression. You didn't do anything for a cat. Da, da, da. Well, oh, why don't you just knock it in the head and move on? And I'm like, well, I actually said to a few of them, why don't I just knock you in the head? Would you like that if I knocked you in the head? And those old men would back up. I'm no wilting violet here. Hey, it's Wendy's worker, formerly known as the Walmart worker. How's it working out at Wendy's? Do you like Wendy's better than Walmart? Oh, no, Shadow, do you want some more food? Yeah, I mean, they would just tear me apart. Because, a lot of old people, went to this pharmacy in the small town grocery store. And once they learned I was picking up a prescription for a cat, oh my God, those old men would tear into me. And I'm like, okay, y'all have fun with that. Y'all think you got these old church ladies who are going to lay back and say, oh, whatever you say, sir. I would go off on them in the pharmacy. Literally. I'd have my little hissy fit in the pharmacy, and I'd tell all these old men what they were trying to, things they were saying to me. I would literally have a hissy fit. They're like, why don't you knock your cat in the head? And I'm like, why don't I knock you in the head? Want to see it? Ha, ha, ha. I was scaring the old man in the community. Oh, Ethereal's so sweet. Hey there! It's John! I care, John. I always care, John. Love you, John. Love you so much, John. I appreciate you being here. Wendy's worker, there's 9 outside cats. Yeah, Rosemary, I do understand that those people said those things because they were older and they grew up in the Depression and they were like literally struggling to eat. I would hear people talk about whatever you could find, you could eat it. Whatever, if you couldn't grow it or hunt it, you didn't have it because you couldn't buy anything because you didn't have any money. And so my daddy was a child at that time, and he passed that on to me. Never spend money on an animal that cannot make you money. That was how I was raised. If an animal cannot make you money, like cattle or hogs, and by the way, my father owned a hog farm, and he would say, if you can't make money off an animal, never spend money on an animal. And he did not believe in veterinary care for pets, and he would criticize me and my husband for taking our dogs and cats to the vet. He said, that's not what vets are for. He said, that's not what vets are for. They're for farm animals. You're wasting your money. And anyway, and that's just how they were raised. If it wasn't necessary, you didn't buy it, you didn't use it. Hey, Chris. Chris, thank you for being here. Always nice to see you. We do have a lot of cat drama going on here. Yeah, Rosemary, there were so many complicated feelings around animals at that time. And maybe older people can understand it. You know, you just never spent money on yourself, much less an animal, you know. And that's how I was raised. You don't do anything for yourself, much less an animal. Animal's got a problem, tell it to go eat some grass and heal itself. And if you do spend money on an animal, you are wasting your money. But, you know, I love my babies more than anything in the whole world. And I didn't listen to my daddy about that stuff. I didn't listen to him about music or life or beliefs or what I should do or be. He tried. He did not succeed. Oh, Ethereal, so sweet. And you can see Ethereal's on my new pair of pants I got today. I got these for $3, y'all. $3. Uh-oh. Cat drama. We may or may not have a sunset. Adam, that is so true. I do not want humans in my house other than my mother. It's not her house. It's her house, not mine. But before that, when I had my own home, it's for me and my cats. I didn't want to share that with people. That was my home, was my sanctuary with my cats. Now, these are like sort of lounging pajamas, Rosemary. I paid a big $3. $3. Anyway. I do hear the cardinals peeping. Peep, 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 peep. Ethereal is still here, snuggling. Are you rubbing on the phone? What a baby. Yes, you are. Oh, you're leaving me, Ethy. Yeah, you know, Rosemary, my mother worked at Walmart for 30 years. And, you know, she's got the 30-year back, you know, the 30-year pen, all of that. And they don't give you anything extra for that, just a plaque and a metal pen. But I learned the ins and outs of when things are going to be on clearance. You know. And the same things they were selling for $15, if you wait long enough and you're not picky about the color or the size, you can get them for a couple of dollars. Same thing. They're just lowering the price because they need to make room for new inventory. Oh, here's Ethereal, everyone. Ethereal's drinking. He's drinking. I'm starting to hear the frogs, y'all. That's always the precursor to spring. The frogs. You know, yes, Rosemary, everything I do for my cats. Everything I put myself through to hold on to a home, I do it for my cats. Not for me. I could find a place, but I couldn't find a place for these cats. And everything I do that is difficult, I do it for these cats. Oh, he's back! He's back! He's got wet paws! Oh my God! You got wet paws, Effie. You got your wet paws. That's okay. That's okay. Come here. Lay down. Lay down. People want to see you. There we go. There's Effie. There's Ethereal. Oh, TK. That kid's here. Hey, that kid. Or do you want to be called TK? The black cat is gone, TK. They have finished eating, but thank you for being here. TK. Okay, I'll call you TK. Thank you for being here, TK. Let's see. Let me get this. We're going to might have a nice set, but I'm trying to get this to. There we go. It's focusing. We might have a nice sunset tonight. Thank you for being here, TK. It's always nice to see you. Yeah, Bruce, that's what I always said. My house is not my house, it's the cat's house. But when you go to someone else's house, that does not apply, unfortunately. It's not my house, it's not the cat's house, it's my mother's house, you know. That was a state trooper, y'all. Oh my God! A state trooper! That is such a rare thing to see a state trooper go down this little back roads. Why are they here? Why are they going down my road? Very unusual. That's okay. He's bored. And all they have to do is set up on the side of the road and they can get so many speeders. Everybody speeds. Not me, because I don't have the money to pay a ticket. I'm trying to get a picture of this sunset. That's going to be nice, y'all. Very nice. Yeah, when we start to hear the frogs, they're kind of way off in the background. That's sort of a precursor to spring. I have looked as far ahead as my apps will let me. No more freezing temperatures, but I do know our last ice storm was Valentine's Day, or around Valentine's Day. So, you know, I hope that we don't get any more cold weather. Because I can't afford it. I just spent a lot of money getting through this Arctic blast. I mean, a lot of money. And I have not seen the water bill yet for running the water all that time, and the electric bill is going to be, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Well, Pippa, thank you so much. I love you too, Pippa. There's Ethereal, Pippa. He's drinking. Oh, Pippa, thank you for that. I truly do appreciate it. There he is. Yeah, John, it is going to be in the 70s here. And I am not complaining. Nope. There's Little Noah. And there's Ethereal. He's hydrating. Burrito, Adam. A burrito. Definitely a burrito. Great question, Adam. Thank you for engaging chat. Oh, your wet paws are on me. But I do like tacos, so that is not to disparage a taco. Both are nice, but if I had to choose. Hello, Vajan, Helene. What if I just call you Valhalla? Valhalla. Okay, Bruce is asking pancakes or waffles. Both are good. Both are good. I'll take either. Plenty of maple syrup. Rosemary, I do love tacos and burritos. Yeah. At this point, we have Ethereal here. Here's Ethereal. And we're hoping a nice sunset, everyone. And we do have the black cat here still eating. You know, I don't even remember the last time I've had pancakes. 30 years ago, at least 30 years ago or more since I've had, the last time I had pancakes. Oh my God. That's a long time without pancakes. You know, my life got busy and I forgot about pancakes. Well, thank you, Valhalla. And Valhalla, when I went to school, my the team mascot, so to speak, was called the Vikings. And our yearbook or annual or whatever people want to call it was called Valhalla. Us as children did not understand what that meant. Later on, you know, you research the Vikings. I do understand what Valhalla is, and I appreciate that. And then here's Ethereal. Ethereal's getting comfortable, everyone. You know, Adam, I'm not wild about eggs, but if you do an omelet with enough cheese, yeah, I can eat it. You put enough cheese on anything, it tastes better. Anything. Cheese makes everything taste better. Bruce, you don't understand what Valhalla is. It's the Viking version of heaven. As my understanding is, sort of. Valhalla is what the Vikings referred to as your afterlife reward, so to speak. Yes, Adam, you are getting that right. Norse mythology. Oh, here's the dog. Here's the dog. Ah, that dog aggravates all the other dogs in the community. Yeah, Bruce, most societies sort of preach their own versions of heaven or the afterlife. Rewards or punishments? Yes. Yeah, Chris, I do love cheese. Take cheese, put it on anything, it tastes better. That's just how it is. And I love all kinds of cheese. All kinds of cheese. Swiss, cheddar, feta. Love them all. No, no, Adam, no fake stuff. That's just something funky. You know, I did know my aunt. I had an aunt who did not like cheese. Literally, if you had to get together, you had to make something that for her that cheese didn't touch. She could not tolerate cheese, just because it just smelled nasty to her, and she couldn't eat it. You know, Adam, cheese whiz can be good. It can be. Um, it's not the best. No, she was not lactose intolerant, Adam. She just didn't like it. She just said it smelled nasty. Why would you want to eat that? It's kind of like me and bananas. I cannot tolerate a banana. I don't want to look at a banana. I don't want to see a banana. I don't want to smell a banana. I don't care what you do to it. I will freak out if I see a banana. I don't even want to walk past them in the produce section. Ethereal's still here. There's Ethereal, everybody. There he is. He's snuggling. I haven't even seen that cheese whiz, the spray cheese in a can anymore. I haven't seen that in years. Do they still make it? I haven't seen it in years. I had a cat who loved it, though, many, many years ago. I had a cat who was obsessed with that spray cheese. Oh no, Adam, stop that! No, it's bananas! Adam's so funny. Yes, John, that is so strange. Pizza of any kind. I thought everybody liked some sort of pizza. Of course, my pizza's always vegetarian, but whatever. Adam, is that true? Did Congress ban cheese whiz, or are you being amusing again? I can't tell the difference sometimes. But really, I have not seen that spray cheese in a can. That used to be next to the crackers. If you would go down the cracker aisle, they would have the spray cheese in a can, like Cheese Whiz, next to a box of like snack crackers, like Ritz or Triscuits, and hoping you'd buy both together. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't remember seeing it for a very long time. Ethereal is enjoying his snuggle time, everyone. Look at that baby. Ethereal. Little cute nose with a little white spot. There he is. There's Effie. Jerry is. Just little. Oh, look at how cute. Look at him with his little white spot. So cute. Yeah, John, but was it really cheese? They might say cheese. Was it really cheese? But like I said, the third cat I ever had, my third cat, and my longest living cat, Jay, was obsessed with spray cheese. Okay, Rosemary sees it there. Maybe I'm just not looking for it, y'all. Maybe they still do have cheese in a can here in the backwoods. Maybe I need to investigate it, buy a can, and see what happens. Oh, he's rolling. He's rolling. What you doing, Effie? Hey. Hey, Effie. Hey, there. Hey. Slim Cat. Oh my God. Everyone, welcome my friend Slim Cat from the beautiful city of Seattle. It's so nice to see you here. I hope you and your kitty are doing well. Oh, I've touched something, maybe. Wait, let me go back. Oh, I've got cat claws in me. Cat claws. Well, I hope everything's going good for you. I know it's probably pretty cold and wet up there in the beautiful city of Seattle. For those of you who do not know, Tranquil here is obsessed with anything Pacific Northwest. Oregon, Washington, all of it. Maybe Northern California. I am obsessed with the Pacific Northwest. And I have been for over 30 years. I love me some Oregon and Washington. Right now it's just a distant dream that has passed. Anyway, but thank you for being here, Slim Cat. It's always nice to see you. Oh, we got a cat over there. There we go. Oh no, it's nothing to sit on, and they're still trying to get on that. No, don't get on that. No, Bruce, I'm not really interested in Alaska. That's not good for irises. Oh, you want to get out of Seattle, Slim Cat. But do you still like the climate, Slim Cat? Because I'm very interested in the climate there. Kaizera. There's Kai. There she is. She's watching us. I thought about one time making a video telling how my obsession with the Pacific Northwest started. It's a long story, and nobody cares. Here she is. Yeah, but I have been obsessed with the Pacific Northwest since 1991, maybe, yeah, at least 1991. I met someone who was from Seattle. I did meet my very best friend, and I hate to use that term friend, the person in the whole world that meant more to me than anyone ever. The closest person in my life, human being, not cat, had a brother who lived in Seattle. And he came here to visit his sister. And so I said, hey, she invited me over. Hey, my brother's coming over. I hadn't seen him in years. I've told him all about you. Could you please come over and, meet my brother? And I'm like, well, yeah. From the chance to meet somebody from somewhere else, sure, I'm there. And anyway, I started up this conversation with him, and I said, hey, you don't mind me asking you questions about Seattle, do you? He says, no, go ahead. And I just sat there and I quizzed him for I don't know how long. And then by the time we finished, in love with the Pacific Northwest. And that love affair has continued on since probably 91, maybe 90, 91, somewhere up in there. And it's still an obsession of mine. He made it sound so good, so wonderful. And, well, it's not happening for me anytime. Because if you obsess about something since, let's call it at least 1991, and it hasn't happened for you yet, they always say, put up a vision board, do this, do that, you can manifest it. No, you can't. No, you can't. It's going to be a pretty sunset. I'm sure it's not going to show up on camera, but that's pretty. Look at the glow between the trees. But they're way back there behind us. That kid, look at all those bananas. Oh my God. You did a good job with that, TK. So many bananas. I do love the sounds of nature. And that's the thing about it, when it's very cold, you don't hear the insects or frogs or so much. Oh, Slim Cat, your name is Lorena, or is it Lorena? It's been my dream since 1991 to make it there. Yeah, I will. Maybe we could meet. I would love to. And my very good friend Elena Vivi is also from Seattle. And I have a few subscribers from Oregon. One of them I talked to on the phone. I don't know. I think maybe I'm holding on too tightly to my dream. Like I have a dream and I've held on to it tightly, like gripping to it. For way over 30 years, and maybe I should just let it go. Just say, sorry, it's not happening for me. And just say, let it go, and go with the flow. But I feel like I'm letting myself go if I let my dream go. Oh, Lorena, that's so sweet. I would just love to hang out with you in person. You seem like you're so cool, I just feel like, what's the population of these areas? They get to live there, and I don't. I've told myself that repeatedly, Lorena. Don't give up on your dream, but I just feel like with my situation right now, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. I've got so many responsibilities here now. Oh no, the notification. Anyway, this phone's about to die. I am enjoying a beautiful sunset that does not appear on camera. It is gorgeous. Yeah, Rosemary recognizes that sound. If you watch any of my live streams, normally it makes that sound and it shuts down, especially when it was very cold. Last week when it was very cold, I could only stream for 15 minutes. Uh, John, I understand where you're coming from. Um, I don't expect it to be everything, but I do expect it if I were to get however many couple of thousand miles away it was there, I wouldn't have to worry about somebody coming after me. And I wouldn't have to worry about what's going to happen to me. I wouldn't have to worry about 110-degree heat for over a month. And every place has its downside. We have debilitating heat and humidity here for 3 months. Other places have forest fires, Arctic blast. Yeah, Lorena, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so much prettier than it appears on camera. Okay, this phone is going to shut down any time. I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So if it shuts down before I get to say that, I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's very beautiful. And it's not super cold like it has been. It's been a beautiful day today. Well, thank you, Lorena, for catching me live. Always nice to see you. Well, thank you, Rosemary, for saying that. The cats have been very jumpy today. They have food left over, y'all, that they just didn't eat. Okay, we're closing down. Goodbye.